Hey guys, Matt here with a new setup. So as you know, if you've been watching my past videos, I got a new microphone. I've been trying all different kinds of setups to hopefully get the best audio. So I hope me talking directly to this microphone is going to help, especially with the setup where now I have a backdrop and kind of switching all of this around. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm constantly trying to improve, so any little incremental changes I can make to bring you guys better content and hopefully better quality of my videos, I am all game for. So jumping into today's content, I want to do a quick update on VIH, which is the SPAC that is merging with Bakkt. Bakkt is the app that looks to consolidate all digital assets. So in the future, that will look like all of your stocks, all of your cryptocurrencies, all of your loyalty programs, all of your rewards programs. So anything that is considered a digital asset can be housed within your Bakkt digital wallet. So if you want to look further into this and understand the different fundamentals of how the company operates, what they're doing in the background that people aren't seeing to stabilize cryptocurrencies, yes, you heard that right, to try and stabilize cryptocurrencies through the Bakkt warehouse, through crypto options trading, by actually trading the underlying crypto. If you want more information on these items, please click up here on the top right. That video goes deep into all of these things that I just mentioned and more on VIH and Bakkt and what they are looking to do in the future. Jumping to today's quick update, we have an announcement here from the Department of Financial Services of New York State. The superintendent, Lacewell, actually announced, DFS announced, that Bakkt was granted a virtual currency and money transmitter license. Why does that matter? So if I go to this article over here titled Bitcoin Company Bakkt Awarded Bit License in New York, this actually summarizes it pretty nicely, and then we'll go a little bit deeper. So Bakkt, the Bitcoin-focused subsidiary of Intercontinental Exchange. If you're not familiar with the Intercontinental Exchange, it is actually the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. They are part of the major funders, major backers of Bakkt. Again, check out that video if you want further information. They have been awarded the so-called BIT license by the New York State Department of Financial Services. According to an announcement from DFS Superintendent Linda Lacewell on Thursday, the virtual currency license will allow Bakkt Marketplace, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bakkt Holdings, to offer its New York customers the ability to buy and sell digital currencies. The firm was also granted a money transmitter license. The licenses bring Bakkt under DFS supervision for its licensed activities. The BIT license is the 29th to be granted by the DFS since it started offering them in 2015. So what is a BIT license? In short, it allows companies to participate in the exchange of digital currencies such as crypto. What is a money transmitter license? It allows companies to transmit funds from one location to another, such as what PayPal does. And as we know, Bakkt is going to offer peer-to-peer money sending services just like Chase Pay, Venmo, Cash App, and all these other apps. So that money transmitter license is definitely a must in order to be able to do that. The BIT license, though, is the really big one. Let's go into why. Going to this next article, Bakkt manages to score BIT license from the state of New York. This first part of this article really kind of tells you why this is a pretty big deal for Bakkt. Several crypto firms across the globe have been leaving the United States due to uncertain regulatory clarity in the country. Ripple's latest fallout with the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States was a major setback for the platform. Bakkt seemed to have made it to the good books of the New York government. So this BIT license, having only been the 29th firm to receive a BIT license from the New York State DFS, that is not a lot of companies. That is actually a very small amount of companies. It is actually quite difficult to get this. Now, there are a lot of people out there that would have actually expected Bakkt to have gotten this BIT license sooner, and that is mainly because of their backing from the Intercontinental Exchange and obviously the ties to the New York Stock Exchange. With having that kind of background, you would think that this would be a shoo-in. However, they just received it. Now, this is massive just because Had the opposite happened, had they been rejected a bit license, that would have been a really big deal. The fact that Bakkt, a cryptocurrency exchange, would not be allowed to exchange digital currencies in New York, that would send a ripple through this stock and possibly quite undermine the efforts of the company. But obviously, that's not the case. They got their bit license. Better late than never. And honestly, it's just a positive note to keep it rolling in the right direction. So I'm very, very happy to have seen this, especially because me personally, I love Bakkt. I love everything about it. Granted, we always have to remember we're very, very, very super early in this stock. It's still in the SPAC stage. It hasn't reverse merged yet to where Bakkt is public. It's technically still a private company, and it hasn't merged with the VIH, even though it is the merger acquisition target. And the app itself is currently only in an early beta. And if you know anything about games or betas in general, if you ever play a game that is in a beta or an app that is in a beta, it's usually pretty glitchy. Usually there will be areas that don't work properly yet. You might get some error messages. This is definitely the case for Bakkt. It's very, very, very early. Just before March, there were only 100,000 users actually allowed to use the app. As of March, they opened up early access to more people. I was actually one of them, which is really cool. So I've actually been using it on my phone, and I want to jump into my review of the Bakkt app right now. Now, keep in mind, before we go into this is beta. This is very, very early. Do not judge the company based on the current state of the app, because it is being developed and there are many, many things that have to continue to be developed and come as time goes on, as this app gets better and better and better, and as they get further on the regulatory side, such as acquiring this bit license in New York.
Hey guys, so we're now in the Bakkt app. This is my portfolio on Bakkt, and you'll see it's at a total of $545.90. Now, that value is a little facetious, and we're going to go into why. First, though, we want to take a look at the middle bar area where you can see portfolio, crypto kind of grayed away, along with rewards, gift cards, and cash. If we skip around, we can actually see that just by clicking on that middle bar, we can go between all of the different areas of the Bakkt app where we can hold value. So whether it's gift cards, cash, rewards, or crypto, we have an easy to see interface where we can just take a look at what's going on in our digital wallet in that area. So going to crypto, if you link a bank account to Bakkt, they will automatically give you $10. When I did this initially on January 29th, you can actually see I spent that $10 on Bitcoin. And at the time, I believe the value was around just under 40,000, somewhere around that point. It's currently up to 56,000, and you can see that $10 has turned into $16. So that's pretty nice. You can also see that the rewards here, we can actually link a few different rewards programs. Now, it's not all of the rewards that bridge to the company that Bakkt acquired is currently linked to. Bridge2 has thousands of connections with retailers. However, on this app, we currently only have maybe a few dozen different programs that we can actually connect rewards to. So I have only linked Chipotle rewards. I've tried linking Starbucks, but for whatever reason, it is not working for me. When I try to do it, it asks for my username and password, and every time I try to get on, it does not work for me. However, Chipotle rewards does work. And every time I make a purchase within 24 hours or 48 hours, I can actually click update and my points balance does update. Now, I presume that if I'm looking to add airline rewards programs, it would be just as easily as it was for me on Chipotle. I believe Starbucks may be user error on my part, but for airlines, we have Alaska Airlines, Frontier Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, and JetBlue Airways. For dining, there are some other options here, such as Domino's, Dunkin' Donuts, and so on. In the future, we know that the rewards program, the intent is to be able to use our rewards on any other kind of digital currency that we want, because rewards are technically a digital currency and there is a value to them. Now, how that value gets pegged, we have yet to see, and we'll find out as time goes on. But for now, as I just accumulate rewards here, there is no way for me to really spend the rewards. So as a rewards program right now, Bakkt is really more of a tracking rewards app. Remember, this is beta and they still have a long way to go. Now, if we go to gift cards, I actually have some preloaded gift cards that I imported into my Bakkt digital wallet. You can see I have a large gift card that has a value of $500 down here, a Darden gift card of $25, and Starbucks gift card of $4.79. Now, this does not operate the way it's intended to yet. Of course, like we keep saying, it's a beta. That gift card of $25 from Darden has been spent, but it did not update in the app. And that is because, as far as gift cards go, if you import the gift card, it does not auto update. It will only update if you manually update it. Now, I see this changing in the future. It needs to, mainly because this part of the app would be useless if you import a gift card and have to manually update it. There would be no point to this portion of the app. However, if we go to the buy portion of the gift cards area, you'll actually find that it's a little more than just a manual import gift card portion of the app. You can actually buy gift cards right now for 5% off of what the value is. So let's say I wanted to buy an AMC gift card and I wanted to load $5 on it. If I click that, we can see here that the Bakkt discount is 5% off. If we go to how to use this gift card, you can actually use it on Fandango, amctheaters.com. You can take it directly over there and redeem it by showing them the app once you purchase the gift card. So that is pretty cool that you can actually right now get 5% off on a multitude of different gift cards within the app. And that value would be carried within the app. So that section of the app is definitely very cool. As far as the manual import, I'm sure that as the blockchain enterprise gets developed around gift cards and gift cards are stored on the blockchain, I'm sure that any imported gift card that is stored with value on the blockchain will, of course, undoubtedly be updated automatically. But as we all know, that is probably a little while out now. Going back to crypto, as of right now, we can only buy or sell Bitcoin. There is no other cryptocurrency that can be exchanged, and this is from Florida. Now, of course, this all depends on the different licenses within different states you're in and how developed the app is within your state. For Florida, I can only buy and sell Bitcoin right now. As time goes on, with this being pegged as a cryptocurrency exchange, I am sure it will look more and more like Coinbase with all their different offerings and all the different cryptocurrencies that can currently be bought or sold, as is currently the case on other crypto exchanges. And with that, guys, that completes my review of the app right now. Like I keep mentioning, it is super early on. I am definitely using this, updating my rewards every single week as of right now. I am considering buying a gift card just to take a look at what that process is like. And in the future, we'll provide another review as the app develops further and further.
So there's my review of the Bakkt app. Hopefully that helps you guys understand a little bit more about the app itself and where it's trending, what it looks like, what we can expect from it in the future. Something I wanted to cover separately from the app that I don't believe I actually covered in my last deep dive video was this portion of this article here that I highlighted. So this article is called Bakkt Wants to Put Your Rewards, Points, Bitcoin, and even Stocks all into one digital wallet. Nothing new there. We know what Bakkt is trying to do. But something I believe I may have missed on my deep dive, I don't recall if I actually covered this, was this section here. Though Bakkt is now focused on unlocking rewards for Main Street shoppers, Sprecher, who is the chief of the Intercontinental Exchange, has bigger ambitions. He views the lofty costs of processing payments by credit card as one of the prime targets for disruption in financial services. Bakkt, he says, could play a central role in wrestling down costs. As Bakkt attracts more and more retail partners, it will be handling a greater share of all payments in a closed loop, direct wallet to store. Digital Zap that allows retailers to pocket 99.5 cents of what they sell when they're receiving just 97 cents on typical credit card sales. The Bakkt app can expand to all kinds of payments, Spreadshirt told Fortune. It can go a long way towards greatly lowering the 3 cents retailers are paying now, freeing up money for more rewards and discounts for customers. So I didn't actually realize that retailers, when you're swiping your credit card at a store, the retailer is only getting 97 cents on the dollar for what you paid for that item, while the credit card company is actually getting a 3% fee for you using your credit card to make that purchase. By using the Bakkt app to purchase from retailers instead of using your credit card, you can actually save the retailer 2.5 cents, so 2.5% of what they would be spending to make that sale to you. Now, why do you care to save the retailer money? Well, that's because they can probably pass that savings on to you with better loyalty programs, better rewards, discounts, whatever it is. And with that being pushed to the customer, everybody wins. So that's something really cool that I didn't notice the first time when I did my deep dive. That's all I really have for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully this provides a little more insight into Bakkt and their SPAC merger with the ticker symbol VIH. If you like the content, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And until next time, guys, see ya.